Hello everyone, this is CCB Fozzie here with Shadu. We're bringing you the final match of this best 3 out of 5 series, HYDRA Reloaded, Pandemic Legion. The winner of this is for all the marbles for the 11th Alliance Tournament Championship.
And have we got a match for you? Pandemic Legion is choosing to bring the Hail Mary they fielded earlier in the previous match, while HYDRA Reloaded has chosen to bring a setup that Exodus fielded. So they copy the setup from Exodus Alliance that they beat Pandemic Legion earlier today with.
But that also lost to Pandemic's Tinker team. That being said, this is not exactly the same setup. The difference is the Claymore instead of the Sleipnir. Sleipnir was banned by PL. Instead, HYDRA has a Claymore.
How did they know that?
That's a lot less damage.
How did they know
I'd
to
be very
ban
curious
the
to find out.
Oh my god. The match is underway here. What we will
very
see
gutsily, PL is warped in at 0. That's not what they did last time.
Wow.
This is a huge, huge choice. And they're going straight for the Logi, I'm sure. The Scimitar,
both
Scimitars
teams are going for the Scimitar trade. The Pandemic Legion Scimitar is now whipped. Tingling is whipped, while Count Monte Carlo is whipped, scrambled, and nuded and painted.
Both are using ASBs to repair themselves. We're going to see which one goes down first. It's all going to be about who can get the damage applied faster. These rattlesnakes are already on top and nuding the Scimitar. They are brawling rattlesnakes right up with this Claymore Gila team. And the Scimitar of Count Monte Carlo is going down faster. It is in low shield. It looks like the reps just aren't enough. It's going to go down first, but Tinking is going to go down. I'm sure Tinking will also die.
Will absolutely go down.
But that is a first blood for PL. Scimitar down for
chunks of Tinking are shedding. He is in deep hole, and he is down.
So both teams have lost their Scimitars now. There is no logistics on the field. Now it's up to Harpy, primary now for PL. They're trying to kill off the frigates for HYDRA Reloaded. Meanwhile, it looks like we've got a web on the Vulture there for PL and some damage onto the Hawk. We'll have to see which ship. Harpy already down. Which ship HYDRA primaries with all their damage right away. Damage is slow applying, though, to the PL team.
A little bit strange decision by Pandemic Legion to primary these Harpies instead of going for damage. What do you think about this?
I think they want to get the tackle off the field so that they can get their, their smaller ships, get the transversal.
But now Gila by Amber Saint is tackled now and nuded. He must be right in there with their Shadowless.
There you go. So
while
that's 2 Harpies down.
Goberius, Rattlesnake of Pandemic Legion, is now taking damage. He is in half shields, taking serious damage.
He has both of these Claymores right on top of him.
He is not able to rep through this. The Rattlesnake is now falling into red, shortly going into...
If that Rattlesnake goes away, that's going to be a lot of the damage off the field. It looks like they're actually trying to get some damage onto the Claymore of Hard SP and also onto the heel of Amber Saint. No, all right, there you go. Most of it's on the heel of Amber Saint. Amber Saint is going down, but it looks like Goberius will go down around the same time, and that is a good trade for HYDRA Reloaded.
That is an absolutely good trade. A Gila for a Rattlesnake is a trade that you should and could and absolutely have to take. However, the Gila belonging to Amber Saint goes down before.
But they're going to go down very close to each other.
Is in structure.
And
he is in trouble, and he is
there we
down.
go. All right, so now
that
the
is a massive
Gila
chunk of Pandemic Legion damage.
We got another Gila now tackled by the frigates for PL, so that's where their next damage is going to be applied to. Meanwhile, the Rattlesnake of Hands is under a lot of fire as well. I think this Gila is going to go down a lot faster than the Rattlesnake just because of the huge amount of buffer these Rattlesnakes have. But one way or another, once the Gilas go off the field and the Rattlesnakes go off the field, there's a lot more damage on the HYDRA team from those 2 Claymores.
That's right, absolutely. The Gila belonging to a name I cannot pronounce is now falling into armor. It is in structure. It is absolutely going to die here very quickly.
For a long time.
Hans is hanging on there. He's absolutely hanging on there.
There's tackle right away on Rakamar. Now, for these Gilas for HYDRA Reloaded, what they needed to do was get far away, spread out. They're dropping their sentry wounds. They don't need to be anywhere near this field. The fact that they got tackled so fast is really, really bad news for them. Good piloting by the PL frigates, bad piloting by the HYDRA Reloaded.
However, this Rattlesnake belonging to Hans is now in trouble. He is in low shields. He is probably on ASP.
PL needs to kill this Gila before they lose the Rattlesnake, but it doesn't look like that's going to happen.
If this Gila hangs on just long enough for this Rattlesnake to die, and the Rattlesnake
I cannot call who's going to win this fight. This is going to be the Rattlesnake and Gila are going to die around the same time, it looks like. Wow.
That's right, but that is a massive chunk of damage gone from Pandemic Legion side. It's going to be close here.
There we go, and they both explode. Well, the Gila's gone. Rattlesnake is going to be following in just a moment. It looks like they're going to try to pick up the frigates first. We are going to see an entire wing of assault frigates versus 2 Claymores.
Wow.
Hans is pulling back some shield, though.
He's pulling back. He's probably got
Did he get a reload? I'm going to watch. Keep an eye on him. I don't know if he's going to do it. No, he's going to die. He's going to die. There he goes down.
Hans is down. Both Rattlesnakes on Pandemic Legion side now down with HYDRA Reloaded, only with 2 Claymores, Stiletto, and 2 Merlins.
Now,
looks like Pandemic Legion goes for these
frigates.
Absolutely. HYDRA Reloaded technically could lose here on points if they do not kill these harpies fast enough. Tycoonian in a harpy, however, has been caught. He is webbed and he is taking heavy fire and he is going to go down. He's down. That is one.
So, and another harpy is tackled. Very, very importantly, killing that harpy will put Hydra up on points.
It looks like Pandemic Legion remaining frigates have chosen to
They're going to
stay
burn
on
down the
this
Claymore. They're going to try to burn down Hart.
I cannot but feel that this is a bad decision on Pandemic Legion's side. They are going to lose this because his Claymores are right on top of them, and his Claymore can and will tank them.
Hart SP in his Claymore does have an ASB running. However, he can't have too many more charges left on it. So we're going to keep an eye on how long he boosts and how long. Oh, I think he's done. I don't see a boost on him.
Yeah.
He's going into armor.
Hart SP
he's not
has
boosting.
now run out of his boost.
If they kill this, they're going to be so far ahead on points. They can just run the frigates away. Oh, wow. All right, the damage.
But the Harpy now has gone.
Flycatcher now tackles the Flycatcher as well. That Claymore of Hart SP is moving. He is moving far away. The damage has turned a lot off him. He is down into structure, but the damage has slowed down so much.
And he might here be able to reload his ASB.
It's going to be close. There it explodes.
Down.
All right, PL is now up by, 5 points here. 5 points ahead for PL. If they can avoid the Claymore, I don't think the Merlins and Stiletto can kill. Oh, Hawk is tackled. Hawk of Seamus Orzaz is tackled.
But so is Raimo in a Stiletto. I feel like Pandemic Legion needs to go here for the frig tackles. They need to clear off these frigates, and then they need to kite away as far as possible from this Claymore. And this Vulture, of course,
Seamus does not have the Claymore on him yet. Seamus does not have the Claymore on him yet. It's the Stiletto that has him tackled. If they can take down these frigs, they can just kite for the rest of the match and win on points.
Right, and Seamus Orzaz is no longer tackled. He is now free
and the
to
Stiletto
move
of Raimo,
the Stiletto of Raimo is dead. Hydra, what a match. Hydra Reloaded left with a single Claymore, 2 Merlins. Why Pandemic Legion has
to catch these frigs.
3 Hawks, a Hook Kill, and a Vulture.
They've got 4 minutes. They could kill this Vulture. Potentially.
Potentially they could. It depends if that Vulture is ASB fit or not. Danko is a fairly good pilot here. What he will be doing is trying to move as far away from this Claymore as possible.
He's like 90 clicks away from the Claymore right now. He is you'll see him on your screen. He's the one right up at the top there. He's doing exactly the right thing. He's going to slide and slow this down. So it looks like the Vulture is going to be the only thing that Hydra can catch. Everyone else is too fast. Unless they make big piloting mistakes, then only the Merlins will be able to catch these frigs. That means they need to burn down a Vulture in 3 minutes, 27 seconds. I don't know if they can do that with only a Claymore and 2 Merlins.
No, this seems to go currently on Pandemic Legion's way. If they can kill these Merlins here fairly fast with these Hawks, while managing to avoid tackle on this Vulture, it all now comes down to how good of a pilot Dunkel 101 is. Early on in the day and early in the match, CCP Dolan said that Dunkel is the worst pilot in BO and worst player of SC2.
Dunkel did lose an Investia today.
He did indeed. Now the Merlin of Ice Helia
is
in
Hawk
structure.
Of Seamus is also taking a lot of damage. It looks like he's got a lot of fire
has been
on
caught. He has been, well, he's not tackled,
but it looks like the
he
Merlins
is
are shooting
taking quite a lot of damage. The Merlin of Ice Helia here is in structure, but he is now kiting away. He is MWDing away, and he goes down. This leaves only a single Merlin on the Hydra Reloaded side that can potentially be fast enough to tackle. This Garmin in a Claymore.
Garmin is chasing down the Vulture. Garmin in his Claymore is not going after the frigs. He is after that Vulture. His goal is going to be to overload, take down the Vulture, hope that it has a fairly weak tank. It's possible. If it's maybe if it's a forward-linked Vulture and has a command processor, it could have a very weak tank.
Yes,
also,
absolutely.
Danko is incredibly close to the arena edge there.
Now, the question is, of course, even if he manages to kill this Vulture, is that enough points?
Let's see here. Let's see. 4. It'll be tied.
We don't know who's going to win. That's how close this is. 2 minutes remaining of the match.
If the Vulture
Dunkel
dies,
101 is now webbed. He is webbed by this Claymore. The Claymore has gotten on top of it.
But will it be able to kill him? 1 minute 52 seconds.
1 minute 52 seconds. Will he have enough damage to kill him?
They're right on the edge of the arena. They also possibly he might try to bump him out of the arena.
Absolutely. But the thing to watch out here is, does this Vulture have an ASP or not?
Yep.
Will he be boosting or not? Do we see boost effects going on the Vulture?
We haven't yet seen boost effects on him. Haven't yet seen, but he is going down so slowly. Do you know what this may be? Like, if this Claymore was a Sleipnir, then they would win.
Getting quite a lot of damage on him as well.
Yeah, blasting the Vulture. You know what? If this Claymore was a Sleipnir, then this Vulture
the Vulture just boosted. The Vulture just boosted.
He
has an ASP
He's going to be
there
fine.
There is no way in 1 minute 15 seconds
now,
that the Hydra Reloaded
they
is
are
able to break
still
through
very
this
close
Vulture.
to the arena edge, but other than an arena violation, I think we're about to see Pandemic Legion winning the
Wow.
11th Alliance tournament
And
in a
Garmin,
squeaker.
perhaps
Garmin,
a sweet,
the
bittersweet symphony.
the leader
Pandemic
of the
Legion
HYDRA Reloaded
left
Alliance.
the leader of the HYDRA Reloaded here to be the last one to witness the utter humiliation.
All right,
the
Danko is
Pandemic
still
Legion
taking
has
some
put on
damage,
HYDRA Reloaded.
but
here.
I don't think it's going to be enough. I really don't think it's going to be enough. Now, I was saying before, we saw this is the setup that they copied it from Exodus. However, the Exodus version had a Sleipnir.
Correct. So somehow
if
Pandemic
Garmin-
Legion must have.
But if Garmin was a Sleipnir, he probably would have been able to kill the Vulture, because that's twice the DPS.
Correct. They went on to this match about 1/5 of their DPS down, simply
That's
by
huge.
that
And I
Sleipnir
think that may have
ban.
swung it. We may have actually seen a situation where it came down to the bans banning out the exact ship they were trying to field, and that swung this entire match. That was enough for this razor-thin match to turn it around.
And Claymore
15
of
seconds left.
Garmin is
It's
in
possible
deep
he might
trouble,
die
but 10
one way or
seconds
another.
left.
It doesn't matter.
Wow,
this is going
match.
to be a Pandemic Legion victory in the 11th Alliance tournament. The last tournament they won was the 8th Alliance tournament. It's been a couple years.
Having
Seamus
said that,
Orzaz.
Seamus
Seamus is
Orzaz back after 2 years of a losing streak, wanting to show the rest of the odds how it's done,
HYDRA
and
Reloaded.
he has done it.
HYDRA Reloaded.
Congratulations to Pandemic Legion and Seamus
That is
Orzaz.
it. Garmin will survive, but that doesn't matter. That is the end of the Alliance Tournament 11, 5th match of a best 3 out of 5. Pandemic Legion, 3 matches to 2,
Amazing.
has been victorious after already losing yesterday in their own series to HYDRA Reloaded, coming back through the
What?
losers bracket.
What a comeback!
That is unbelievable. Wow.
Oh my God.
Congratulations to both of these teams. These two teams are both really coming out of this very rich. They're both getting 50 prize ships, so they got to be happy about
But
that.
Pandemic
the
Legion
pride
has the
is-
bragging rights
Wow.
here by beating HYDRA Reloaded, being 2 wins down. They came back the underdog of this match. Congratulations. Well done, guys. And with that, we're going to pass you back to Soundwave.
What an incredible ending to an incredible Alliance tournament. As someone had told me this morning that PL would be down 0-2 in matches and then won it 3-2, I would have told you, get out of here. But you know what? They did come back, and that was not just a great comeback, it was a great match. Like, you literally did not know who would win it till about 2 minutes before time.
So close. And banning out the Sleipnir obviously is what made the difference.
So
You bring a
clever.
Sleipnir and Claymore there, you have enough DPS to win that race, and they just didn't quite have it. Really incredible match.
How do they know?
How does PL know to ban the Sleipnir there?
That specific
Why does HYDRA Reloaded bring a Claymore instead of bringing a Navy Hurricane?
Yeah.
Wonderful match. That was my